Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. Today we continue with our second part about the lesson of parallelism, and you will see the different cases and situations which require the respect of parallelism in the structure of its sentences. Clear? Now, we have mainly 5 major cases or situations. We must always consider, and respect the use of equal and similar grammatical structures, in them. The first one concerns parallelism in a series. It means when listing, when we list certain elements. Now all these elements should be parallel in structure. Clear? In structure. Either all of them verbs, or all of them nouns, or all of them adjectives, or phrases, or clauses, or any grammatical category of the English structure. Let's take an example. Example, we say, he likes skiing in the Alps, swimming in the sea, and the drive across the Sahara Desert. Now here I have listed 3 activities using what? In the first 2 elements I have used gerunds, stem ing. Skiing, then swimming, then after that I changed and I broke the rule of parallelism, and I used what here? A noun of the drive. So here we have what we call faulty parallelism. So we should here put the 3 elements of the list in the same grammatical structure, and I correct it by writing he likes skiing in the Alps, swimming in the sea, and driving across the Sahara Desert. So like this, we have corrected our faulty sentence, by using 3 equal and similar structures. Clear? Also, another remark when listing and using certain elements like the articles a and, like for example, to, for example, possessive adjectives like his, her, and their. Now these should be used at the beginning of all the list elements, or removed completely from all the list elements. Clear? Right. To avoid faulty parallelism. For example, when I say he saw a van, car, and a bicycle collide. So here I have used a, look here, not with all the elements, but only with the first one and the last one. Second one is without a. This is wrong. So I should, correct it by writing she saw a van, a car, and the bicycle collide. So here I used it in all the elements of the list. Or also we can write she saw a van, car, and bicycle collide. Here also I have removed a from the elements of the list. Clear? So here we must avoid faulty parallelism in the structure of a series or when listing. Clear? When listing. Second, also major case is in comparison. In comparison, we have to make sure that the elements we are comparing or contrasting are grammatically parallel. Parallel. Now, for example, I have this example. The schools in the rural area are smaller than the inner city. Look here. I compared between the schools, then I have the inner city. There is a kind here of faulty parallelism. Right, parallelism. The first one is a noun phrase. The last one is a prepositional phrase. So I must have that equal structure and correct it by writing the schools in the rural area are smaller than the schools in the inner city. The schools in the inner city. Now here I have achieved parallelism and avoided faulty parallelism. Clear? Good. Also, third major case for parallelism is with what we call antithetical expressions or constructions. Right, antithetical. It means when something is true from one side, but not from another side. You see, this is used mainly with the two expressions, but not and rather than. Rather than. Right, so the elements which are used before and after these two words should be parallel in structure. For example, I said he chose to postpone the party but not cancelling it. So here I have to postpone, infinitive, and cancelling. Stem ing gerund. So here we don't have the same structure. So it's the case of faulty parallelism. I must correct it by putting the same structures in the same form. And I write, he chose to postpone the party, but not to cancel it. Here I have two infinitives. Infinitives before and after, rather than. Also with but not. For example, we write, he chose to postpone the party, but not cancelling it. Here also it is another case of what? Faulty parallelism. I must correct it by turning the second gerund into also an infinitive, like the first part. And I write, he chose to postpone the party, but not to cancel it. Now I have two infinitives, similar structures, and parallel also structures. Go. The fourth case also concerns correlative conjunctions, like either or, neither nor, both and, not only, but, whether or. Right. So the parts which come after the two, or the element which come after the two parts of these conjunctions should be in the same structure, should have the same form. Clear? Same form. And now, difference between them. For example, I can write, either I like the job or not. Now, what comes after either and after or should be parallel, should have the same grammatical structure. But look here, what do I have? I have, after either, I like the job. It's a clause, and after or we have not, adverb. So here we have the case of faulty parallelism. Right. I must correct it by writing, I have, either I like the job, either I like the job, or I don't like it. Or I don't like it. Here I have a clause after either plus a clause after or. So they are equal, parallel, similar. Clear? Also we can say either I like the job or I don't. Here also I have two similar structures. The one after either, the other after or. So it is here parallelism achieved. Right. Example also we can try with another example, and we write, they disputed not only the article but also they disputed the statement. They disputed not only the article, but also they disputed statement. So after not only we have the article, it's noun phrase, clear. Then, but not only second one, after it we find a clause. They disputed. So here we have faulty parallelism. So I must remove the clause and leave the noun phrase to have equal structures between or after the two elements of this conjunction, and I write they disputed not only the article but also the statement. Clear? Right. Another example also, because these conjunctions are very important and they are widely used. For example, we have I have neither the patience nor do I have the time to complete it. I have neither the patience nor do I have the time to complete it. Now, as you see here, what comes after neither is noun phrase, and after nor is a clause. Difference. So here we have faulty parallelism. We correct it by turning the second part after nor into also noun phrase, and we write I have neither the patience nor the time to complete it. Clear? To complete it. Good. The last major case also of or before this also, just to remark about the use of as. Now, as, when we use it with either, it comes normally after either. Clear? It comes after either. For example, we write they acted either as citizens or as members of the jury. Clear? And we don't say they acted as either. It's wrong. Clear? So as always follows or comes after either. Right. When using the conjunctions of correlative conjunctions. The last major case concerns parallel structure with verbs. So when we have two or more verbs used in a sentence, make sure that these verbs are parallel in terms of tense, right, and also in terms of voice. Both are in the passive or both are in the active voice. Clear? Also respect the tense to be consistent by using the same tense for all the verbs which are in this sentence. For instance, we have this example. She prepared the speech and it was delivered by her in the conference. She prepared the speech and it was delivered by her in the conference. So I have here what? Prepared the speech, verb is prepared. Then I have was delivered. First one is in the active voice, second in the passive voice. And this is against the rule of parallelism. So here it's a faulty parallelism case. So we correct it by turning the second verb into the active voice, and we write she prepared the speech, right, and delivered it in the conference. Both verbs are in active voice and both verbs are in the same tense, past simple tense. Here we have parallel structure, balance in my sentence. Clear? So these are the 5 major cases of parallelism we should consider to avoid committing the mistake or the error of faulty parallelism. If you want to learn more about these examples or these cases, you should practice more, and consult different websites and books also of grammar. So, thank you so much and see you in another lesson.